Why did Shikandi seek revenge on Bhishma? What promise did Lord Shiva make to Amba? Who betrayed Amba and set her on this path of vengeance? Before we dive into the story, hit subscribe. This story begins during the change from Treta Yuga to Dwapara Yuga, when good, Dharma, and evil, Adharma, started to lose their balance. The choices of powerful figures like Bhishma would change the destiny of many. Bhishma, a key figure, faced tough moral choices that tested his promises and sense of duty. Even though he had great strength and the power to control his own death, Bhishma decided to keep his vow to protect the throne of Hastinapura, even if it meant supporting the Kauravas against the Pandavas. Bhishma's strict adherence to his vows, even when it caused great trouble, led to the unforgettable story of Amba and her rebirth as Shikandi. Amba, the eldest daughter of King Kashya of Kashi, was one of 3 princesses, alongside Ambika and Ambalika, who Bhishma abducted during their Swayamvara. Bhishma intended to wed the princesses to his half-brother, Vichitravirya, the king of Hastinapura. However, upon learning that Amba was in love with King Salva of Saubala, Bhishma allowed her to return to her lover. When Amba approached King Salva, he rejected her, claiming she had already been taken by Bhishma. Distraught, Amba sought Bhishma's help, but he too refused to marry her, citing his vow of celibacy. Overwhelmed by betrayal and humiliation, Amba resolved to seek revenge against Bhishma. Amba prayed to Lord Shiva, living a life of pain and sacrifice. After many years, Shiva appeared and promised her that she would be reborn as a warrior who would cause Bhishma's death. This gave her hope, but her anger and grief stayed. She ended her life in fire, determined to fulfill her goal in the next life. Amba was reborn as Shikandi, the child of King Drupada of Panchala. Drupada, desiring a son, was initially disheartened when his child was born female. However, he was reassured by a prophecy from Lord Shiva that the child, though born female, would eventually become male. Shikandi was raised as a male and trained in the art of warfare, unaware of their past life until much later. Shikandi married the daughter of King Hiranyavarman, but Shikandi's secret was discovered by their wife, who told her father. Angry, Hiranyavarman threatened to go to war with Drupada, accusing him of lying. Drupada was very worried and looked for a solution, while Shikandi, feeling ashamed, ran away to the forest. In the forest, Shikandi met Stuna, a yaksha who worked for Kubera. Stuna felt sorry for Shikandi and agreed to switch genders for some time. Shikandi became male and went back to prove it to Hiranyavarman. When Hiranyavarman saw that Shikandi was male, he accepted the marriage, and everything became peaceful. But Kubera was angry with Stuna for helping and cursed him to stay female until Shikandi died. During the Great War at Kurukshetra, Shikandi was crucial in Bhishma's defeat. Since Shikandi was the reborn Amba, Bhishma refused to fight against them due to his vow not to harm women or those linked to women in any way. On the 10th day of the war, Arjuna stood behind Shikandi and shot arrows at Bhishma. Bhishma, true to his promise, did not fight back and fell to Arjuna's attack. The story of Shikandi is a testament to the complexity of Dharma and the enduring power of resolve. It intertwines revenge, transformation, and destiny themes, showcasing how individual actions can shape the broader narrative of righteousness and justice.